Welcome back to the channel. My name's THEGAMINGTECH. How are you all doing today? We are doing a little Let's Play series here on Alchemy Factory. This has been a pretty exciting little game for me. I've certainly been well impressed with it so far. In the last episode, we managed to get ourselves gears made, got extra wood, got small gears. We even got the mortar and pestle done, and we're making rope as well. So we've got all that automated, which is pretty good. I've made a couple of little changes, but nothing too drastic. All looks pretty decent to me. What we have got here is we unlocked. Let's see, we've got into tier 2. And then we got into tier 3. So I've unlocked these already. So we've got the furnace, we've got the iron smelter, we've got some other little items here. Now I don't want to unlock everything too much, because what happens, I think, is when you unlock items that can be sold, the customers start expecting those items. So maybe wait until we get a little bit of money together and just get this item here, the nails, get that all ready for production, and then we'll move into the healing potion. We could also actually upgrade or get a workbench, so let's do that. Do that next. Right, so what we have here is 2 iron smelters, which I think they're giving us, what, 20 per minute in total, which is fine. And then we've got 2 nail production, which is only needing 5 per minute, so we've got 10 per minute there. So we've got the nails coming through, and then we've got extra iron going into that box there. I decided to start building on the boxes, so it makes it a little bit more modular. So we can add extra boxes if needs be. Obviously we've got the wood getting fed into there. Let's see if we can top that up just to give it a fighting chance. Burns through the wood really quick, so hopefully we'll get into charcoal at some point, and that'll certainly fix that out. So what we can also do from here as well is, I've actually already done this, but I'll show you because I never pressed record. So if I middle click and it highlights that option there, so if we go press E, which changes the mode, this is a bit daft. I think this should have a separate mode. If it does, let me know in the comments. So if we change to E, it gives us this mode here where we can hold shift, drag, and basically copy that. So press, we've got 2 options. We can press T to cut, and we can move it. So if we want to move that, we can move it by pressing T. If I want to confirm it and make it into a blueprint, press F, and then I can press H, and then you can see there I've already named it. So we'll just hit confirm there, and then we've got that as a blueprint, so we can build that anywhere we want. So if we delete that, we can just quickly put it down without having to painstakingly set it all up. So what I've done is I've made blueprints for most of these setups, so if needs be we can make more. Although the basic items I think we're pretty much good for, I think. We need to plant some more flax, get that on the go. That seems to be, oh, end of day. Well, I've actually had the store shut for most of that day, so we'll not make much. Yeah, we lost money that day. Right, I think we've got ourselves sort of set up pretty well. I've got plenty of nails. Let's just take that. Yeah, let's get ourselves opened up. Let's have a look here. What have we got? Right, okay, so we've got a carpenter request. Now that's going to get us a large storage box and a beam. So we've got the stuff there. So let's do it. Plus we're getting 2,000. What about this one? Stone. We'll be able to do that one. That'll be pretty easy done. We've got plenty of stone over here. We can do that. Let's deal with these customers. Need more. Just take it all. There's another 4,300. Nice. So our next mission is to get into the green potions. So that's going to be the next challenge. I apologise if my voice sounds a little bit croaky. For some reason, I'm starting to get a bit of a sore throat, so I'm hoping I'm not coming down with anything. Right, I need to grab some more small cogs. Get that topped up. Right, so I think the next thing is we need to try and start getting this automated. And then that saves us having to do this. The only thing is we do need to get into the next tier, that's the only trouble. Right, let's deal with these guys. Now there was an update yesterday actually for this, and what they've done is they've added a crossing junction which allows two items to cross each other, which is quite good. There's also a reset points option, so if we go into here into upgrade, we can reset our points, which is good. So if you've got yourself spec'd in one way and you're like, actually I need something a bit better, then we can change all that. In fact, I'm going to do factory efficiency, and have we got conveyor belts? Let's get that, and let's confirm the now. So we'll get our belt speed up a little bit, and our production up a little bit as well. So yeah, if later on we want to change that, we can do, which is nifty. Oh, and they've also added, if you look at the bottom bar there, I can use the scroll wheel and you've got 7 item slots. Well, an extra 7 item slots, so we've got 8 item slots in total for the quick slots, which is very handy. So we want to keep making money so we can build the machines. Wait, she bought half the shop. Wow, 700 coins. Right, we're going to have to ignore some of this a little bit. Right, let's have a look at the research. Oh, now I researched that workbench. Let's see about putting the workbench in. Where will we put it? Maybe put it in this corner. So where is it? Workbench. Right, I don't have the nails. I need nails. Oh, look at that. That's full already. Nice. Put it in that corner. Right, so what have we got here? We've got inventory. We've got potion bell. Crafting costs. Right, okay. Oh, now we can do the build tool. Building tool level 1. Let's hold craft. Gloves we can't do that. Right, okay. Got Q again. Right, okay. Right, so what do we do first? Do we get this automated so we don't have to keep filling it ourselves, or do we start the next production? I think we maybe get this automated. Or, in fact, maybe start the next production and then we can automate that while we're waiting on the other stuff getting done. I suppose that's another viable option. Right, let's have a look at research. So we want to get into the healing potion. Let's research that. Right, okay, so that's that done. So, in fact, if we have a look at goods. So we're going to need sage powder, we need flax fibre, we need the assembler, and the healing potion. So the sage powder needs a grinder, which turns it into that. Right, okay. And then the flax fibre, I think, is just the beginnings of that other machine over here. So essentially we've got that. So we're going to need even more flax, which is handy because we have been growing a little bit extra here. Get that topped up. Right. Let's deal with these customers and then we'll have a look at, see what we're going to do. Right, we've got a little bit of money made up there. Got a little bit of money made up there, so I'm going to shut the shop. And that'll stop us from getting pestered, I think. For now, we'll have a look at, see if we can set some of this production up. Without getting pestered. Right, okay, so how are we going to do this? We're going to do it in these boxes again. The good thing is we can actually build anywhere we want. We don't have to worry about space because we can just cut it out and shift it if needs be. I think this could be quite a big production. So let's start with 6 boxes now. So I think we're going to need sage and the flax. So we're going to start with 2 boxes. Good do. Is this going to work? Am I thinking correctly here? If we turn that round, Right, okay. That's an output, right, so let's see. I think we're going to have at least 3 grinders, I think. I have the same at the other side for the other stuff. Right, so that keeps them separate. Right, so we're going to have flax in one, which we need to go get more. Now, I have got some sage. Right, so we need some more flax. I think we maybe need to make some more pots as well. So let's get another row of this going. Get some sage. Just need to keep an eye on our money. Need to keep an eye on the other productions as well. To be fair, their storages are full. The only one I really need to keep going is that. And the iron is pretty expensive. So the good thing is, the nails are backing up. Now, I wonder if I maybe shift that box. Put that there. Yeah, delete that one. Yeah, okay. That maybe makes a little bit more sense. Maybe. I planted that. Right, okay, so we've got that. So let's have a look at this again. So the sage and that, they're both going into an assembler. So what are we getting out of these? Right, so that's a straight 25 per minute. So we've got, what, 75 there. Do we need 75? And then that's pretty much the same. Right, so that's going to be going into an assembler, which is 6. No, not 6. Do I have an assembler anywhere? Let's have a look. Let's put that there. Right, so 2. Let's just put that on the ground there. Let's look at its thing, see what it's saying. So yeah, it's 75 per minute. So basically those two lines there are going to go straight into the one. Okay. Right, so get the belts. Right, okay, so that's going to slowly do that. So it's 12 per minute, 12 and a half per minute. It's just as long as I can keep on top of that. See, we're already struggling for the flax. In fact, what I'll do is I'll steal the flax out of here, because that production's stopped because it's full, and we'll do that. I'd rather keep that going. As long as this can keep up. What we'll do is we'll do one of these little storage boxes. I'll go into there. Super. Right, okay, so that's pretty much set up. So let's do a blueprint for that. So what is that? Right, okay. So if we copy, press E. Right, so let's see, green potion. Potion 1. Basic setup. What is it? 12.5 per minute. Let's do that. Right. So got that set up. Oh, perfect. That is all grown. That topped up. Fantastic. Right, okay, so that's that done. That's working away. Right, okay, I think we can open the shop up again. Well, maybe not. Maybe wait until we get some of this done. Right, so I think we need to start automating some of this, don't we? So let's delete that, and that'll take everything out, saves us having to delete everything one by one. We'll look at our inventory now. Yeah, we've got plenty of stuff in there. That's good. So it's all gone back. Right. So we've also unlocked these conveyors. Got different ways of doing this. Let's have a look at this. So we could do it two different ways. We could have it all conveyed over to here, or we could throw it. So we've got the catapults. See, this one's going to be a bit funny. Trying to work it out in my head. Right, so if we get the elevator... So the way the elevator works, you're essentially placing the bottom one first. So you need to get that in the rotation that you're wanting. You'll click and hold on the left trigger, and then rotate the other side. Now, is that not a... Yeah, that should be an output. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's loaded that. That's loaded that. Right, so we need to set up over here. How are we going to do this? Just put boxes under the window. Right, so we need a catcher. So if we go back into here, let's put that there. So we also have to have them roughly in line because their range is terrible. Now I don't know what sort of range we're going to have. So let's set the first one up and see if we can get that to reach. See, too far. See, that's the trouble with the catapults. Don't quite have the reach. Let's see if we go back into here. Not that. Go back into here under this. So what's that? See, that's fire rate, it's not distance. It's a bit disappointing. If that was distance, I would maybe reset my points. Right, let's see what sort of range we do have. Right, let's see. Target too far? Wow. So there's a range there. Let's try that again. Right, so there's our max distance. Is it worth it? I don't think it is. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you set that up? Because you'd have to throw it to there and then you'd have to throw it to there. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Right. Let's delete all that. Do it differently. We'll conveyor it. So we're just going to need a load of elevators. The good thing is, once you've set that up to go the way you want, you can just copy and paste. Now, obviously I'll need to do a different one for that other one. But these two, fine. This is where we're going to need a load of wood. Ah, that's in the way. It's fine. Let's get these ones sorted out first, right? So let's see. Right, okay, so let's see. Into there. Right, that's working so far. Let's get the concept sorted out before I go and commit. So we need shelves. We do have new shelves. We've got 3. So let's... Oh, running to bed. Now I never planted these, did I? Oh no. Any seeds? Oh, sugar. We're lacking in stuff. Oh, now we've got enough potions to finish that mission, actually, but we'll get this set up first. Let's get some logs. That seems alright. And now... Okay. We're out of iron. Oh yeah, We're automating this. Oh my word. Right, so we need shelves. Let's see. So what a decent amount of space between the shelves in there, just in case. Do 3 the now. Oh, that's end of day. We'll have very little in the way of earnings. Yep. No earnings, all expense. Right, let's get the elevators. So we need to swap them round. Do that there the now. Right, so the way it seems to work is those catapults don't have much of an angle. So we need to watch the angles on them. So we can put that there. And what should happen is if I set that, that'll go into there. It automatically fills them up, keeps them going, which is good. We'll have to do a different one for that one. Should be able to copy that for the next two. We'll copy that. I'll set that there. Can we get that? See, that doesn't go to there. You see that? Invalid angle. It's saying invalid angle as well. Why? Is that because we're too far now? Right, hold on. Let's put it forward one. Yeah, we're too far. That is a pest. Right, okay. Let's do that. That'll start filling that. Now, obviously, if I do that here, that is probably going to come up with invalid angle. Right, so we're going to have to do something different here. Which means I'm probably going to have to delete that. Right, let's put in a wooden block. Then I'm going to put in another wooden block there. We have to delete that one as well, I think. And then we want this little platform. In fact, might be able to do that differently altogether. Oh no, right. So we need a little platform so it can go above the conveyor belts, which is pretty cool. Should automatically start filling that one. Right, okay, so that's sorted. And let's see, this one. Go to there. Which is fine. We copy that one. Ah, out of rope. Full. Sugar. Right, so this is in the way now. So we're going to have to move that. So let's do that. Let's shift that. So if we go to copy, change mode. As long as we get everything in the box that's been used, then it should shift it. So we can cut that. Tuck that under there a little bit. Is that that dropped? Ah, right, okay. So that's iron nails. Right, okay. Right, next one. Lovely. Right, okay, so that's slowly coming with the rope. Yes, we certainly need to get more flax on the go, that's for sure. We're running out of money, so we're going to have to maybe open the shop. See, will that go to that one? It will. And I wonder, copy that one, will that reach? No. Okay, invalid angle. That will reach that one, yes it will. Right. So we can copy that one. Ah, can't copy that one. Just make a new one for that. Okay, so let's get the belts in here as well. So that should get us everything we need here. Let's see, we have to do a conveyor. There. Awesome. Right. Okay, that should get the nails automated as well. Holy moly. It's pretty good. Then obviously we need to get the potions automated as well. But that's going to need something slightly different. That's going to be going into a shelving unit. Right, anyway. I think we need to get the shop open. Let's get the shop open. We need to start making money. Right, so I've not got that stuff. Now, I probably have everything we could do. That's going to get us 5 silver. Right, let's go grab some of these potions. Let's grab that. What else did it need? Never actually paid that much attention. Small cogs. Right, okay, let's go grab that. Small cogs. Let's deal with these guys. There we go, that's the nails getting delivered now. That's good. Right, let's deliver that random quest, which is going to get us 5 silver. Nice. Got the main quest as well. That main quest is going to get us 15 silver. Holy moly. Right, let's get onto that as well. I think that'll get us into the next tier, which will give us the till, the automated till, so we don't have to do this. We can just concentrate on production and stuff. Let's wait on these guys, and then we'll go grab the rest of the potions. Let's go grab, since we've got money. Let's go get this sorted out. Yeah, let's grab the potions while we're here as well. Right, let's get that quest handed in. So 15 silver, 3,000 copper. Nice, so we've gone up to level 4, so we've got another 2 points added. We've got new materials, we've got the red currant seeds, portal sigils, and we've got the automatic cashier. That is what we're after. The automatic cashier, so let's go and buy that. There are 3 grand. We'll take that, thank you very much. Let's get that set up. Right, so let's see if we go into here. Automatic cashier. Perfect. Nice. Right, so we need to set up a box for that, actually. Perfect. And that's our cash automated. That's awesome. Right, so what we need now is we need something to sell the potions in, and I think that could be in the research. Got 2 upgrades as well. That's the end of the day, and we obviously made a crap ton of money just because of the quest rewards. So yeah, made a good profit. We're not going to do any of the upgrades yet. Let's have a look at the research. Potion shelf. Let's research that. So we've got new materials. Here's our stats. Oh, right. Oh, that's cool. So that's letting us see our production and stuff. Right, so we don't need to worry about the guys. Now, we unlocked the shelves there, so let us... I need wood. Yep, we need to... let's get some of this topped up. Oh, damn, did I not plant these seeds? Oh, my word. It's empty. That seems to be working quite well, so I'm not complaining. Got loads of potions already, that's awesome. Right. Right, so we should have the wood now. Let's have a potion shelf there. Now, I don't know if that's going to be far enough away. Right, so let us set this up. Start up. Right, so can you get to... Oh, you can do 2 shelves there by the looks of it. Nice. So, let's copy you. Invalid angle. Oh my word. I have 2 shells set up for the potions. That should work nicely. Excellent. So we're getting name produced as well. That is awesome. That is all doing really, really well. I'm actually pretty chuffed with that. I'm easily amused, but that is pretty cool. Yeah, the only thing that's disappointing is the wee catapults have not got a decent range. If you could increase their range and increase their angle, that'd be awesome. But I think later on, there is something else. I think there's cannons, I think. Let's sort out some of that. Right. Let's grab some stone. And we might as well go grab some iron. It's going to cost us a fortune, but keeps on top of it. That's pretty cool. That is working better than I thought it would. I think that's working better than what I did in my live stream. But yeah, chuffed with that. You can see there's 10 grand sitting in the box already. That is bananas. Right. Right, let's see. Got any other missions? Let's see. Obviously, we now need to get into the vitality potions, which is going to be a task and a half. We need to get into linen. And same with bandages. Because they're going to make a lot of money. And then there's a bulk order. Yeah, so we need the bandage for that as well. Right, okay. That, I think, will be in the next episode. So I'm actually quite impressed with what we managed to do here. We've got everything automated now, which is good. Automatically fill in the shelves. Don't have to deal with that. We can just concentrate on building our empire, essentially. Which is got to be a challenge. Because some of the recipes, it escalates pretty quickly. Through what I've seen, it certainly seems to escalate pretty quickly. What we need to do, hopefully soon, is actually automate delivery of materials. So I think if we look at the research, we still need to do the linen and the bandages. But also, yeah, there's a purchasing portal. that'll actually get us the ability to automatically fill our stocks. And then that'll get us into the bank portal as well, which will be helpful because then we can convert our coins into silver and have the silver running round and filling the portal, so it'll be in the back of these machines. But I think we might have to do a fair bit of shuggling about to get that working, I think. Might actually have to move some of this, bring it further forward. So that could be a bit of a nightmare, but it might need done. I might, if we get into that stage, we'll maybe I'll maybe do that off stream. I'll maybe do that off camera. Oh, now let's get this all harvested. Where do we need the flax more? Yeah, need more flax. Yeah, I think that'll do for that episode. I think that's a really good finishing point. I must admit, still impressed. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. This is a very chill game, although when you start getting into production it can get a little bit chaotic in the head, trying to work out quantities and stuff like that. But it is quite a fun little game. I must admit I'm enjoying it. So obviously, thank you very much for watching. The channel has been doing pretty damn good of late. So I'm very, very happy with the way the channel's been. That's all down to you guys watching and commenting and all that sort of stuff. So it's making it all well worthwhile. And it's certainly showing that the algorithm is seeing all that as well, so it's pushing out my content to more people, which is good. So certainly thank you for that, guys. And obviously there's been another big increase in members as well, which is all thanks to the gifted members, as well as other people becoming members as well. So their names are whizzing by as we speak. So like I say, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Do you think this is a nice little chill game? Or do you think it could be a bit of a nightmare? But yeah, as per always, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell. As per always, I'll leave a link on the left hand side for the series, as well as another video of interest. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe and all that good stuff. Bye for now.